Today we're going to analyze another kind of circuit. In this one, we have almost the same template, the same circuit as the last video. We have here our three switches and five LEDs. What are we going to do now? Okay, today we're going to analyze a simple circuit, a simple code that is based on select which kind of sequence do we want to see here. Okay, so if I actionate this switch or this, it will show a completely different sequence of LEDs. The sequence are the following. We have here are the notes. The first sequence is just varies from what LED is on. It will be like the first one, then the second one, the third, the fourth, and the last one, the fifth. The second sequence that will be actionated by this switch, the second switch, will give us two types of states: everything on and everything off. It's as simple as that. And the third sequence that will be actionated by the third switch, which is well, it's this one. As you can see, the ones are on and the zeros are off. So in the first state, the first and the third LED will be on. In the second state, just the second LED will be on. Then everything will be on except the second. Then everything on, and the last one on. So let's take a look at the code. It's over here. So we need to include the delay library in order to be able to see that the layer is actually on. So if we actionate this if we actionate the first switch, we enter in this for. In this for is as simple as, well, I think we all know how the for works. So it just shows the one, then multiplies the I per two, and it gives us two, then four, then eight, and then 16. That will show us the first, the second, the third one, the fourth, and the last LED on. Then I put an else if here because if I don't put the else if, the sequences will be like one above another. It will end this one and then do this one. And if I do this way, then it will check first this step if one is on. Okay, if it's not, then goes here, and if it's not, then goes here again. We have another else if here, and that's simple. That's for they don't the sequence won't overlap if we have two switches on. So here's per a equals 31 for the binary that show us all the LEDs on, and 0 for the LEDs to be off. Another LC if we activate the third the third switch, we will see this kind of values in the port A that give us exactly what we need to fulfill these sequences. So now let's see how it works. Let's run the program. So let's watch the first sequence. The first sequence will just light one, and then this one, and yeah, until the end. So let's see. One, two, three, four, the fifth, and okay, that's all. Look, the LCF is because if I can do this, if I do this without the LCF, then it will stop here, and then we'll show the second. Then it will be like fifth, and then all on, and then all off, and over again. So that's because I put the else if. Now the second sequence, it starts and okay, everything on, everything off, simple as that. I put this one, the sequence don't overlap, it just works for the first one that I sent. So let's watch the another. To okay, the first and the third, the second, everything on but the second, everything on, and the fifth. And that will be all for today. So thank you for